Hi, I'm Liam from off-road.cc and today is quite an exciting one because not only do we have the Yeti 160e, we also have Neil from Silverfish here to answer some questions about Yeti's first ever e-bike. So without further ado, let's ask Neil some questions.
So it took 5 years for Yeti to develop the new bike. The reason being is they really wanted to keep the curve they had with the Switch Infinity link on the SB bikes. This provides a really nice stable curve of anti-squat up to the sag point, and then past the sag point it decouples the chain forces so that it's really nice and plush. With the added motor of weight and power, a new link needed to be made, and especially with the new 29er wheel as well. So Yeti designed the bike with the racer in mind. It's very quick bike. It's got loads of traction. You've got 29-inch wheels front and rear and still a relatively stable short chainstay. But the benefits do work for the everyday rider too. You can get up anything on this, you can go down anything on this, and you can ride all day as well. The reason that the 160 doesn't use Switch Infinity is really just the real estate available just here. On the Switch Infinity, it's just where this motor is. So it needed to be moved. With that, they also wanted to make a 29-inch wheel on the bike. So that also had to be repackaged around the motor. And also you've got an added weight of the motor and added power. So the whole concept needed to be just moved and changed, using a 6-bar linkage instead. They both do the same they both have the same anti-squat characteristics. In this case, it's 100% to 109% up and past the sag point. Past that, when you're off the pedals and you're just going into the chunder, it just decouples that suspension and works brilliantly. All throughout the range, Yeti have also engineered the anti-rise. So the Yeti 160 has an adjustable leverage ratio between 25 and 35%. As standard it ships with 30%, which is the most balanced. If you move the chip forwards, it goes to 25%. And that's if you really want to hustle, if you really want to go quick and it's quite undulating ground, that's perfect. And if you move it all the way back, it goes to 35%, which is more progressive. So if you're doing drops, jumps, hucks, it's perfect for that. And it's also really good for a coil shock as well. So this is a T1 spec. This comes with the full Fox factory suspension. You get the Fox 38 Grip 2 on the front and the X2 on the rear. Again, factory finish with the Kashima. With this bike you also get XT gears and you get Code RSC brakes, rear being 200 and the front being 220mm for that extra stopping power. You also get a double down rear tyre and an XO Plus casing on the front. So it's an Assegai on the front and a DHR2 on the rear. Other things of note, you've got the EP8 motor with a 630 watt-hour battery, and also you get Yeti's custom handlebars where all the cables are all hidden inside, completely out of sight. So together with the axis it makes for a very clean front end. So the geometry on the bike, it's 64.5 degree head angle, 78 seat angle, and chainstays are 446mm. The reach varies from 430 for the small, 460 for the medium, 480 for the large, and stretches all the way up to 505 for the XL. Crank length is a 160mm on all of the bikes, so you've got that clearance.
So thanks very much for answering those questions, Neil. It sounds like a great bike on paper, but of course the proof is in the pudding. So we're at Windhill Bike Park, we're going to take this for a bit of a ride, and thankfully Neil's lent me the bike for a whole week. So give us a couple of days to ride the bike for a little bit longer, and I'll come back with some proper ride impressions. One thing I would like to mention is that this bike will set you back £11,900. So I've still got a little bit more time with the Yeti 160e, so be sure to head over to www.off.road.cc for an even more in-depth first ride review. But if you've liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you've actually managed to have a go on a Yeti 160e, let us know what you think in the comments below. I'm Liam from Off-road.cc. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.